Good morning, and welcome to a home vlog?
It is a home vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home vlog. Today, I'm going to have a minor outpatient elective surgery, but I will be off my feet for a couple of days. So, that's not going to be fun. But, should still be a good day.
So, yeah, we're just going to do some stuff around the house. I don't want to be late, so we need to leave now to head over to the surgery center. And then, we'll give you an update afterwards. It's going to take literally like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about it in the car, but we got to go get in the car.
Let's do it.
All right, we're about 20 minutes away from the surgery center. We're in the car now. You guys are probably wondering like what Tim is doing. And we just didn't want to have to explain. We didn't want you guys to have to explain to any kids watching what's going on, but it rhymes with schmectomy. So there you go. How are you feeling?
I feel fine.
Yeah. It seems very non-invasive.
Yeah.
Like you can drive home. I just came with you for like moral support, but he could have gone completely by himself.
I'm not going under.
Yeah, I think you can opt to go under.
Yeah, but they said it would take longer and I would have to have somebody else drive me.
Yeah, they said it would take longer, the surgery itself would take longer, and somebody would have to drive him home. And they said he didn't need to go under, so he said, okay, I won't. Yeah. But it's going to take about 15 minutes. We're going to be there for 15 minutes. And then, yeah.
They're going to be giving me some nitrous.
Oh, you're going to have laughing gas? Mm-hmm. And I think that wears off pretty instantaneously.
As soon as we turn it off, you're back to normal.
Yeah, as soon as you turn it off, you're back to your normal self. But I used to have to get it for like dental surgeries. So back in the day, I had some pretty extensive like dental surgeries, and they gave me nitrous. And I remember driving home after it too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's happening today. And then we're gonna head home after the surgery, and you're gonna rest.
Yeah,
and just kind of
Andor?
Yeah.
So good.
And then
I want Jen to watch Andor.
I want to watch Andor, but I need to find the time to watch it because I've been editing these really long videos, and so it's just been having the time to really do anything other than editing has been tough. But and we have a lot going on right now, so yeah, one day I'll watch Andor, we'll see. So yeah, so we're gonna do a home vlog today. We have some other fun stuff that we're gonna do at home. I'll be doing like everything with the kids tonight, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to edit tonight. So you may be missing some videos this week. I'm not totally sure yet. I'm gonna try really hard to keep you guys to keep on top of it, but this week is just a little bit of a hectic week.
Yeah.
So
as they say in the sports team, this is a bye week.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Sports. Okay, we're here.
I'm gonna do it.
I don't think you can back out now.
No, I couldn't. As like they told me I was allowed to back out like 3 days ago. No,
really?
I'm not. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna head in. I'm gonna wait. It's gonna be 15 minutes.
Well, we're supposed to be here for a total of an hour, they say.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, but the actual procedure is like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So.
I should have brought my book.
Oh, your book.
It's okay.
What the heck?
No worries. Okay, so we'll see you guys right after in about an hour.
All right, so I'm all done, by the way.
It was about 45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Total, not the actual procedure, but like being in the office.
Yeah, it's 50 minutes later since the last time we saw you.
The actual procedure is super fast.
Yeah.
I was like, he said I was halfway done, and I was like, oh, pretty quick. I would not suggest the nitrous.
Oh, no?
I would suggest going under.
Why?
Because I could feel the pulling. That's what I could feel. I couldn't feel any sort of like cutting or anything like that, but I could feel the pulling.
Okay.
And I can still feel it right now, but he did do 8 injections.
Like numbing injections? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But also...
Did that hurt?
The injection did. The first one, he did like 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and then 2 in the middle. Couldn't really feel 2 in the middle. I could feel the first maybe 1 or 2 on each side.
Did they numb you before they inject you?
No. The nitrous starts before.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't feel anything from my head down. But there was this weird moment where they gave me the nitrous, and there's a machine in there, and the machine is like drum and bass, basically. So I was like in a rave for a minute.
Why?
I don't know. And they were playing Bob Ross on the TV. And so I was watching Bob Ross. So they give me nitrous for a set amount of time.
Yeah.
And then when he comes in, it kind of wears off for a second so he can talk to me.
Yeah.
And then it ramps back up.
Okay.
So that they can do the procedure. And like it was weird to feel that because like I was like zoned in on Bob Ross. And then I kind of like fell out of it when he came in the room.
Yeah.
And then he started with the injections and then it kind of ramped back up again. And then the only thing that I could feel was him pulling each side out in order to do the cauterization.
What are they doing? What are they bypassing?
The vase.
So they're... Okay.
That's the sectomy.
Ah, okay.
So they pull each side out, the noodle.
Okay.
And they cut and cauterize it, and then they tie it back.
Wow.
Yeah. Each side gets tied back.
Interesting.
So there's no chance of them growing back together.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, because that's something that it's not 100% effective.
If they don't do that tie-back thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, it's 100% effective.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's just so wild. It's like Wednesday,
Yeah.
noon on a Wednesday.
Noon on a Wednesday.
Got a schmishmectomy.
Yeah.
All done.
All done.
And it's also wild because I thought you would be... I don't know why I thought they were going to bring you out in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah. No, I just walked out.
Yeah, he was just like, okay, I'm done.
Well, I can't feel anything down there right now.
Yeah.
There's an ice pack in there. And I can't feel that.
Are you... Like, what if you have to go to the bathroom?
I don't know. I felt like I had to go to the bathroom the whole time.
What, did he tell you anything about that?
No.
Did you ask?
He said that everything is normal. Like,
but if you have to go to the bathroom, will you feel the sensation? Like, will you know that you have to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, it's in a different section.
Okay. I don't know. I just... That would be my, like... Huh.
But yeah.
So, yeah, and the only thing that they told us originally for the original appointment was that you can't swim for 3 weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
He said for the next 2 days, lay flat as possible.
Okay.
So...
And then can you take a shower?
Yeah, he said you can take a shower today, but they said just let soap and water run over. Don't scrub.
I probably honestly wouldn't, because you showered this morning.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't shower tonight. Just to be, if it were me, if I were you.
And there's glue on it too, I think.
Oh, okay.
So
there you go. This is obviously not our normal content, but this is what's happening right now. And I think this was kind of like we wanted to... You know, if anybody else is wondering about this procedure or going through this procedure in the future, you kind of can see how Tim did it.
I did it.
You did do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to be, not like incapacitated, but like...
Weekend at Bernie's?
I just thought, he's dead. I didn't think they were going to kill you. But I just thought that you would be less with it.
Oh, no, yeah. There is still like a little bit of an effect right now, but it's not... It's nothing. It's just I feel a little tired-ish.
Yeah, well, you know. Mm-hmm. We also had a hard night with Jackson, so that could be part of it too.
Yeah.
Like...
yeah.
But,
I do have to say, the local anesthetic is starting to wear off on my left side, which is weird because that was the second side that he did. Second side that he injected.
Interesting.
So I can start to feel that down there.
Pain?
Yeah, a little bit. Feels sort of like a swift kick.
Oh no.
Which is what they said it would feel like, but they said it would feel like that at the beginning of the procedure. And the assistant that was in there was like, she's like, the doctor, like, I'm not a man, so I don't know what it feels like, but like, she was like, this is what the doctor says it feels like. And it didn't, the first part of it didn't, but like the actual pulling of it did. So that's why I say don't do the nitrous unless you're like really into raving. Then do the nitrous.
I wonder if it feels like when I was pregnant with Jackson, towards the end of my pregnancy, I had something that was called SPD.
No, I feel like that SPD was worse.
Oh, okay. Because it felt like somebody kicked me with like a steel-toed boot, like right in my groin area.
Yeah, no, this doesn't feel like that. This is like an aching.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it'll feel like later after it all wears off.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Well, so they did give you some prescriptions that we're going to go fill now. So they gave you an antibiotic and then some like Advil, basically.
Yeah,
like
2 different Advils.
Prescription strength Advil. And then they also gave him like a painkiller type medication, but You're not going to do that one.
No.
So it's like 2 kind of prescription Advils and an antibiotic.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And I'll let you know the other surgeries that I've had hernia surgery, and then I've had my wisdom teeth out, and I'll let you know how this pain compares.
Like later when...
Yeah, that hernia, the wisdom teeth, the worst thing I've ever felt in my life. The hernia surgery was another aching thing. So we'll see. I gotta go home now.
All right, we're going home. So we're driving home now, but we were just reading about some of these statistics, because some people may be wondering why I didn't opt to go do the procedure on my end, which would be tying my tubes. And that procedure is not always 100% effective, because your tubes can reconnect. So even after they do the procedure, there's a possibility that the tubes can reconnect and you can become pregnant. And so if that's not something that you're trying to do, that procedure wouldn't be like 100% effective. Also, I think it said the chances are 1 in 100 of becoming pregnant. And then with Tim's procedure, which is way less invasive than what my procedure would have been, it's a 1 in 10,000 chance of becoming pregnant. So this just was the better option. And I also think that yours was cheaper with insurance.
$65.
Yeah, it was $65, but I think if I had done the procedure on my end, it would have been like way more expensive, because it's like a full-on surgery. So that's why, just in case anybody's wondering. But yeah, now we're headed home, and you're gonna relax and lay down very flat for the next 2 days. Okay, so we're back home. I totally forgot to give you guys an update as to like what we were doing. I made Tim a little lunch, just a little turkey sandwich and some chips and a granola bar, and then...
I'm just keeping the veggies warm for no reason. For dinner.
We don't have an ice pack that's like soft enough, so I had to use some frozen vegetables, but we're gonna get a softer ice pack for you.
Yeah. So far, everything's going good.
How do you feel? So we did have to pull over in the car.
I had a little bit. It was almost... I feel like it was less to do with the actual surgery and more to do with the fact that there was an ice pack in my pants. Yeah. That I needed to get out. But yeah, I had to pull over for a second. Maybe like 4 minutes?
Yeah, we weren't pulled over for very long, yeah.
But I had the same thing happen after I got this tattoo, too. It was like, it's just the way my body reacts to a lot of trauma. So, and it was when the pain was starting to come back.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was like wearing off the pain stuff they gave you.
Which
so now...
Right now, it doesn't hurt at all.
No? Good.
I feel like I should have to pee, but I'm nervous to pee.
I mean, I think you definitely shouldn't hold it.
I'm not trying to hold it, but I also can't really feel it. But I don't know if it's going to hurt a lot more after it fully wears off.
Right.
So right now I'm just kind of playing the waiting game and I'm watching Andor.
Oh yeah, how's Andor going?
Good. I think this is the last episode because I think I have to watch Rogue One afterwards.
All right, and I am just working on the Castaway Key video from our Wish cruise. But I realized that... Sorry, the lighting is kind of weird in here. I realized that the day 2 and day 3 were short videos, so I'm working right now on combining them together into one video, because they were both about 20-something minutes long, so I figured I'd put those 2 together, so it's one longer video. So that's what I'm doing currently, and I'm not really watching, it's on in the background, the Maura Murray, they did some kind of series about her on Netflix. It's like a missing persons case, and then... that's about it right now. And then trying to be a nurse for Tim. All right, it is a little while later. It's about dinner time. Tim just kind of did his ice pack on and off. He watched Andor. I couldn't get the whole video edited. I'm going to try to get it edited tonight and up for you guys tomorrow, which would be Thursday. So we'll see if that happened. But right now, Tim ended up not feeling well. He ended up actually throwing up a few times. I don't know if that's from the... Daddy got sick. Yeah, he did. It was just liquid though. It wasn't like the lunch. So I feel like it must have been the, he took an antibiotic. They gave him an antibiotic. So I feel like maybe that upset his stomach. Sometimes those can be rough on your stomach. Or it could have been just feeling nauseous from the nitrous earlier. I don't really know. So he's upstairs though. Long story short, he's upstairs. So I'm making dinner for everybody. I've got some broccoli steaming. I'm about to saute up some onions and peppers. And I have some yellow rice cooking. And then I baked some chicken earlier. So that is already cooked and done. So it's just going to be like, you know, rice and veggies and chicken. And then the kids, I'm going to try to give them the rice and veggies and chicken and see what they eat. Sometimes they'll eat what we eat, sometimes they won't. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know how that goes. All right, the boys are eating their dinner. What are you having? What's for dinner?
Chickies, blackberries, blackberries, and I have broccoli.
You have broccoli. That's true. I like it when he uses a silly voice. I think he got that from you.
Boop, boop, pop.
Yeah. All right, and so Jackson's having the same thing. So I like to give them the rice. You don't want rice? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Well, usually I make rice, but I give it to them after they eat their chicken because they won't eat their chicken if I give it to them first. I miscalculated the time on the rice. It has 12 more minutes. All right, dinner is done. This is Tim's dinner. I know it doesn't look too exciting, but because he got sick, I didn't want to give him anything like super wild. I'm gonna eat the same thing. I'm just gonna have some peppers and onions with mine. Here's your dinner.
I'm up here in the dark.
I know, Tim said he just threw up though, so now I'm kind of like nervous. All right, so now I'm just getting my dinner ready. And something that's funny, because I had the Maura Murray, remember I was telling you I was watching that missing persons thing? Look who showed up. Can you see who that is? Let me see if I can put it back to where it says her name. Who is it? Oh my goodness, where's her? What did she say? She said, Mauricio will never emotionally satisfy you, to Kyle. Remember that? She was on Real Housewives. It was called The Dinner Party from Heck. And it was a very entertaining episode. And she actually was right. So there you go. That whole time they were like, you know, saying all these horrible things about her. I mean, she wasn't great at the dinner party, don't get me wrong, but she was right about most of the stuff she said. So, okay, I'm gonna eat dinner really quick. All right, it is so much later. It's 12:30. I should have gone to bed probably like an hour or so ago, but I had to finish editing. The video, which will go up tomorrow. And Tim kept getting sick, so I had to kind of, I don't know, figure out what I could do to help him. And then I had to get the kids ready for bed and bath time, bedtime. And of course I fell asleep in Jackson's room. So it's hard not to fall asleep in his bed, but I tried really hard, but I couldn't fight it. So I just finished doing the dishes, or what would fit. So this already had some stuff in it. So there's a little bit left over for me tomorrow. Made Jackson's lunch for tomorrow. I wish that I had gotten more cleaning done of like the counter. This is still stuff from when we got off the Wish. But I did clean off like the stove area. So, you know, little wins. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. We'll finish this tomorrow. We'll let you know how Tim's feeling tomorrow. Tomorrow is like the last day where he has to lay down. So the doctor said you have to lay down, like fully lay down flat for like 48 hours. After that, he can, hopefully we'll see how he's feeling, but he should be able to like move around. He can't lift, I think, over 15 pounds for the next like 3, 4, 5 days. I can't remember. But yeah, so I'll be, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. But I wanted to let you know that I'm going to bed, and then we'll pick this back up tomorrow.
We're making waffles.
It's morning. The kids are awake. I'm making their breakfast. I have to get Tim's breakfast. What was the ducky looking at?
The waffles.
Because I was making you and Daddy waffles?
Yeah.
And he said, waffles! Let's see. What do you want on yours?
I want butter on mine.
You want butter? Okay. And then
This is butter.
this is butter. It's for Jackson's pancakes. So Jackson will only eat pancakes. So I'm making some pancakes. All right, I made some breakfast, some scrambled eggs with a little cheese and ketchup, English muffin. And then I made an espresso. I think it's a latte because it's espresso with almond milk. I don't know. Is that a latte? Whatever it is, we have an espresso machine. So I ran the pod through once with espresso, and then I ran the pod through again. So it was mainly like water featuring a hint of espresso. And then I top it up with milk. That's my drink in the morning. So I'm making breakfast. We have to finish the video from the last day of the cruise because we didn't actually end the video. So I just have to put the ending clip in, and then that video will go up today. Today is Thursday. So hopefully you guys saw that. And then what else? I have to edit. We went to Discovery Cove. So I need to edit that video. And then I have some tours, the Dark Universe tour and the Nintendo tour for Epic that I need to still edit. If you haven't seen the detailed tours, I'm going to link them down below. We worked really hard on them, so please check them out. And hopefully they'll help with like any future planning that you're doing to Epic. Speaking of Epic, I was supposed to go today, and I don't think I'm going to end up going because Tim was so sick yesterday. I think I need to stay home. And I think I just have to like forfeit the price of the ticket, which stinks. But yeah, I don't want to leave him because nobody will be here. So I don't want to leave him alone if he's going to be like sick and stuff. Also, he's supposed to be like fully laying down today. So he can't like get up if he needs something. So I think I'm going to stay home with him today and not go to Epic. But I do have one more Epic preview that's like a solo one. So that's going to be next week. But yeah, today's, this is it. And then I'm going to give the camera to Tim and let him kind of tell you how he's been feeling. But yeah, for the most part, I've just been trying to hold down the fort so that he can recover. I need him to like recover. Also, he has something big going on next week. So I really need him to recover. So yeah.
It's me. I'm back, baby. So yesterday was pretty rough for me. Like I was throwing up probably like once an hour. I would get up and throw up. So every time I got up to go to the bathroom, which was a little bit concerning, which was a little bit confusing because I would only be when I like went to the bathroom, when I went pee. That's when I would get the feeling like I have to throw up. So, and the other thing is I can't really tell when I have to go pee right now. Like I in normal times, I have to pee all the time. I'm just like a constant, I'm not like a constant peer. I'm like, I pee a lot. That's just like my body, the way that it is. But these past yesterday and today, I haven't felt like I've had to pee very much. And I think that's because of the nerve block that's down there. So I'm waiting for that all to wear off, which it is starting to wear off because I'm starting to get a little bit of pain down there, but it's not bad. The worst pain that I've had is in my back from throwing up. And I think that the throwing up thing is because of the nitrous. Like it's almost like an adverse reaction to the nitrous. And the smell of the mask was getting to me a lot from the nitrous oxide. So I didn't really like that experience. If I had to do it again, I would definitely like be put under sedation. The only problem is like with the nitrous, I was able to drive home. With the sedation, somebody else would have had to drive me home. Next time, I'm definitely like next time, I'm not going to have this done again. But if I have to go in for any sort of surgery and they offer me nitrous as opposed to being fully put under, I would pick fully being put under any day of the week. But I do feel a lot better today. I am still in like pain in my back and just kind of achy overall. And I think that's from throwing up and just like feeling the way that I am. Jen also says that it's hot in here, but I'm cold. And I don't know if that's just like the difference between our bodies or if it's like actually hot in here, if it's actually cold. So like, I don't know what that's all about. And it is also like, from what I was reading online, a lot of people were saying that it was really easy. Like it was so easy. I didn't even have any recovery time. I didn't, but I could have been playing football with my friends the next day. And like, no, that's not the way that I feel right now. I could not get up and move around too much. Slow moving, stuff like that. But I am going to rest more today, and I'm going to rest like until tomorrow morning. Then I'll start getting up and moving around. And then I still can't like do any heavy lifting. Heavy lifting means over 15 pounds for the next week or two. I think it was the next week is I'm not supposed to do any heavy lifting. So, keep you guys posted. See how it goes. I'm just going to relax on the couch here and watch. I started watching Righteous Gemstones. It's I don't know, maybe it's something that I need to get into. I also started watching Last of Us Season 2. And like after watching Andor, it's not as, like, I'm not as into Last of Us as I was the last time around. Because I'm sure that, I'm only on, I think, episode 2. And I think it is going to start picking up because things are starting to happen. But for the most part, nothing has happened in the first 2 episodes of like, the real like nail biting moments type thing. So that's where I'm at. Let's go lay down on the couch.
Are we singing? Okay, we're listening to some music and we're eating some dinner. It is much later. Sorry I didn't vlog very much today. Today was hard. So I was trying to get everything done. I was trying to get a video up. I was trying to edit the video for tomorrow. I was trying to get all of my chores done so that I could work on the rest of the video tonight. So while the kids were doing their like spelling words, Jackson has spelling tests every week. He was working on his spelling words, so I was folding some laundry and doing dishes. I was just trying to get everything done. And then I also had to make dinner. So the kids are almost done with theirs, but they're having veggie, fruit, and chicken. What do you think?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good. So I made a little chicken bowl. We're listening to some music still in the background, but I've got some rice. I didn't make the beans. I totally forgot to make the beans, but I have rice. There's peppers under there, pico de gallo, a little guac, and chicken.
All right, so it is day 3 now. So today's Friday. I feel 1,000 times better than I have the last 2 days. I have like a weird back pain right now. I don't know if that's from laying down for a long time or what, but other than that, I feel pretty good. Like I've been walking around, I've been sitting up, I haven't been laying down all day, which is really nice. It feels a lot better this way. And I think that will help my back. So I think that tomorrow we're just going to be like back to normal. I think that's the way that it's going to be. Hopefully. I have basically zero pain down there. There is like a little bit of an aching feeling, but not anything that's like terrible. Nothing that's like excruciating or anything. And actually the like pain medication that they prescribed for me hasn't been ready the past 2 days. So I haven't taken any pain medication aside from like a little bit of Advil yesterday, but that was mostly for like my back and my neck. My neck hurts today from like sleeping, I think, wrong last night. So I haven't really had any pain medication at all, which has been great. I mean, I think it's been great. I don't know. I might take some when it comes into the pharmacy today just to, if there's any swelling or anything like that, reduce that down because I know that's better with the reduced swelling, I think. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Still just kind of hanging out. Jen went to Jackson's school this morning for a Mother's Day event that they were doing. So I'm just here by myself, hanging out at the house. All right, so it is much later in the day. We had some delicious dinner. Jen went to her muffins thing.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's like a thing that a lot of schools do.
Muffins for mom. It rhymes, or sort of.
A bunch of like people that I follow, they went to the same thing at their kids' school. So
wow, there you go.
So yeah, it was cute. It was very cute. We got to see Jackson's classroom. He gave me some little fun things that he made, like little crafty things that he made for Mother's Day. I loved it. Oliver got to come too. He really enjoyed it. He got to play with all of like their little lessons, and it was really cute. It was cute to see him have so much fun. And of course, Jackson was having so much fun.
I also wanted to mention the last couple of days since I was on bed rest, I started watching Paradise, which is on Hulu.
So the last clip, because I've been editing this video, the last clip that I saw, you were watching Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah, I watched like maybe 3/4 of the first episode of that, and it didn't quite hook me as quick as I would like for it to have.
Yeah.
I do know that a lot of people really like it, and it's probably a good show. I just haven't given it a chance yet.
I will say Paradise, I watched that full series a little while back. It's so good.
It hooks you very fast.
Yeah, it's like a really good, and I hope that I think it was renewed for like a season 2.
I hope that it was, because it is very good. A lot of twisties, a lot of turnies, a lot of like cliffhangers and like, what's happening over here?
Yeah.
Who done it type stuff.
It's it's super interesting. So if you guys have Hulu, you should check it out. It's very good. But I feel like the last couple of days have been like Groundhog's Day or like deja vu, because it was literally just like all of the same thing going on. And so I feel a little bit like
discombobulated?
Yeah, I do. I really do. It's weird. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all in all,
how do you feel though? Like you're not in pain right now?
No, so the biggest thing that I'm having right now is I'm having pain down the side of my neck here, which doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just slept wrong, I think. And I've had this pinched nerve in the base of my skull since I was about 12.
Oh, no.
So that just like flares up every once in a while. And it's kind of one of these things where like you get like that type of thing going. Also, my tummy's been upset because I think it's because of the antibiotics, because I think it's a large dose of antibiotics that they put me on. And so I've been slower to eat, and then I think that it kind of destroyed my gut biome a little bit.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, because you need bacteria, and antibiotics get rid of bacteria.
Yeah.
So
And maybe we should get you a probiotic then.
I just don't know if it makes sense to take it now while I'm taking the antibiotic.
Yeah.
To give the antibiotic something more to fight against.
Oh, right. Yeah, maybe not now.
Or just wait till I'm done. I only have like 3 more pills left.
So, but this is the last day of, like, you are going to go kind of back to normal tomorrow.
Yeah.
You still can't lift over 15 pounds, but, like, other than that, you're sort of, like, back to normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, the point of this video is obviously to share with you guys, like, what we're doing right now and what's going on and why the videos have been, like, sort of sporadic, I feel like. Just because of this and other stuff too, but I wanted people to like know if they were going to have this surgery coming up or if they were thinking about having it, just sort of like what your experience was.
Yeah, and it's really funny because before I had the surgery, I did all this research online and like read up on what people did. Some people were like, I was fine later that day, and then other people were like, it took me weeks.
Oh no.
So
I think you're somewhere in the middle.
I feel pretty good about like 2 days.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. But yeah, so we're going to get back to normal videos here coming up soon. And tomorrow we're going to have a fun little brunch with some friends.
Ooh.
And I'm excited for that. I'm excited to like get out of the house for a little bit. That should be fun.
Gotta go buy more Muppets magnets.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Have you missed any?
No.
Oh good, okay. Nice. All right.
We did it.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that's still like happening.
I know, there's 70 of them. I think we're a little over halfway right now.
Really?
And today is the 70th anniversary of the Muppets.
Oh, it is?
I think so, yeah. They tweeted something about it.
Look at that.
Look at us. Happy anniversary, Kermit.
But for us, I think I'm actually going to go to bed here after I edit the rest of this video.
Yeah, I just gotta wipe down the counters, then I'm going to bed too.
Thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to wash another dish, please.
I hate washing the dishes. So, all in all, it's been an interesting few days. And with that being said, we're off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.